Welcome to another Wisdom of the Chimes session. So I invite you just to sit back, relax, take in her medicine, and we'll see where we go. And what messages she has for us today. Already I just feel so much chaos and tumult that's happening in the world. And it looks like a vortex or a whirlpool going downwards. And one by one, people are getting sucked into the vortex and being spit out through the opening at the bottom. And while that's happening, it's like a layer of their being is being removed in the process. They're being stripped of something that's been encasing and clouding them. Wow. So much transpired. I was seeing and receiving so much. I hope I'm able to recall the journey to share with you in its entirety. And so a person got stuck in the vortex and got spit out on the other side, and then wakes up and it's just, he's in a room by himself. He's looking at his hands, doesn't know really where he is. It's just a white light. And then he hears someone calling his name. And he turns around and there's a woman and a man there. They had a parental kind of feeling to them, and they were pretty big in stature and light and power. And he almost kind of bowed down in reverence to these two beings. And then they showed him basically like a life review. Although I don't feel that he had died. Perhaps he did, but it reminded me of the scene in Clash of the Titans where the gods were looking at the people, and they were little clay figures to them, and they could move them around and play with them as they wish. It had a similar feeling to that. So he was looking down upon the world and seeing the chaos and everything that was happening below him. and then had an understanding of his role in that and what he was doing. And then he returns back to Earth. Come here, Muji. Thank you. And then he returns back. And now he has this understanding of his role, and he's there to do things differently. And he's trying to share that information and that light and understanding with people, but no one can hear him. And he sees himself behind this glass, this window. And he sees all the people, and he's banging on this window, trying to tell people what he saw and what he understands and what he learned. And no one's hearing him. And there's one person that turns around and hears him and walks towards this window and sees him, and it's himself. And he puts his hands on the window, and then that version of him puts his hands on the window, and that light was transmitted. I don't know, it was really powerful. So he saw himself and connected with himself, and then he woke up. So that's where the wisdom of the chimes took us today. It was a powerful visual journey for me. Please share your experience of that and what you received from her medicine. I would love to hear. And I hope that you connect with that light and remembrance of who you are when you look into the mirror. And I even invite you to touch the mirror and see if you can feel that connection for yourself with the part of you that knows, the part of you that remembers, and the part of you that is awake to the truth. And with that, I thank you for coming together with me to harmonize the nature of oneself. I hope to see you on one of my other journeys, my sound and vision journeys or Moonifest journeys. Those are always available to you to go deeper and connect with a group of like-minded people who are interested in coming together to remind themselves of their light so we can all turn on and shine brightly together. Blessings. And Muji says blessings too. So does Lilu, but I don't know where she is.